Alright, so I got a little confession to make. This Elytra was nice enough to be given to me by Eli, because I don't have one. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do, if I can figure this out again, is we're going to go to the end and we're going to see if we can pick us up a little shulker of Elytras, because I'd like to give this one back to him, and I'd like to see if I can get one of my own and see if I can get just a couple more to keep in my ender chest, because right now I don't have any except for this one. So we're going to go and I think mend it a little bit, and then probably go and see if we can go to the end and get a few elytras of our own. So see about where the stronghold entrance is. Okay. Oh, sweet. That'll be fun when we get there. So we're gonna see about trying to figure out where the stronghold entrance is. But first, we're gonna head up to our gold farm and see if we can't mend it up a little bit. So we'll go ahead and come over here. We'll make that guy a little mad. Oh, oh, oh. It's not how I want to die. We're gonna come over here and get in our little hidey hole here for a second. And they should be popping up any second now. Where are they at? And I think also while I'm in the inn, I'm going to see about getting the rest of the stuff I need for the storage building, so I can create an aisle for items from the end. It's been a while since I've been there. I don't know what all I need from the end, but we're going to get whatever we can and see if we can clean up our storage building a little bit and just get whatever we need to have a place for all the stuff that goes in the end. So we'll see how long this takes. Actually, you know what? We're done. Cool. That's all I wanted. That is all I wanted. So we'll just take this, take that, and I am happy with that Elytra being mended. It looks a little funky. That's Voxy. That is a phenomenal mod. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can find a way to the dungeon. We'll be right back. All right, we found our way to the end through the public entrance. This is nice. I like this. It's a good little design. I like it. Let's go ahead and see if we can hop in here and get ourselves a couple of elytras. And I probably didn't bring an empty shulker, did I? I guess we're going to have to use a golden carrot shulker. It's out, so we're going to use that one. See if we can fly around here a little bit and see what we got going on. It's nice. Obviously, the dragon's been beat. Looks like a few times. Looks like enough times to where they're all open. So we'll go ahead and grab some ender pearls, and we will see about throwing ourselves into... We'll see about throwing ourselves into one of these little portals. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, I got a few ender pearls. That's good. Grab that. Break that. Put that back. Grab that in. Huh. Does that not work here? Oh. 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 That worked. All right. Do a little exploring. And here we go. We are stumbling upon our first ship. Looks like somebody's already been here, but there'll probably still be something laying around. There we go. Look at that. Grab a little pick. We'll grab, and nothing else worth it. We'll just grab that. Just got our first elytra, and we'll go ahead for number 2. And that is a little bit more what you want to see. It looks like we have dragon head? No, probably not. Nah, just another player head. But anyway, we can get down here, and we will grab our second elytra. Look at that. Got elytra number 2. Nothing good. Nothing really good here, so we're just going to keep on trotting along. And there go number 3. Oh, number 3. There it is. Got number 3. And this one puts us at 4. And we are strolling into elytra number 5. So I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys to death on collecting an entire shulker box worth of elytras. So we'll check back here in about 5 elytras, and we'll see how it's going. All right, and with this one, we are coming into... If I can grab it. Oh, sweet. Oh, that would have sucked. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let's see if we can. That was a terrible way to jump into that one. So, didn't realize there'd be a hole in the floor. So, we'll go ahead and break this, and we're going to roll with it. That was ridiculous. So, anyway, like I was trying to say, as we come into this ship right here, this one is numero 10. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. So, we'll grab that. We'll grab that, and there we go, guys. I had to start using another Elytra, because mine was about to break, and I don't really feel like breaking it. So we're going to put that one back on, and I wish I would have brought some unbreaking and mending books, but we're just going to have to keep rolling with what we got. But we're at number 10. Come back in another 5, guys. And I believe we are now up to 16 Elytras. I'm really liking how this is going. This is going pretty smooth. We're going to continue putting the ones we're burning up into the shulker, into the golden carrot shulker, because that makes sense. And we are going to keep trotting along. We're almost there. We only got, like, what is that, 10 more to go until we max out the inventory full of Elytras. So we'll grab another one. We'll go ahead and equip it. And we'll put the rest of these up, and we'll keep trotting along. So we'll see how much longer this takes. It's been about 2-3 hours of flying around. We'll see if Vox can kind of show me the path we've been taking. It's not too horrible. We're doing pretty good. We'll see how much longer this takes to get another 10 more. So we'll be back shortly. All right, so if you guys want to know how to waste, you guys want to know the best way to waste about 7 hours of your life, go ahead and just do it. Try to find a whole shulker worth of Elytras. I finally did it, and I got 1 extra, so I can keep 1 on me, and I can give this one back to Eli for his own personal stash. But there we go. We have finally reached our full Elytra, or I'm sorry, our full shulker worth of Elytras. Took about 7 hours, and now I think the worst part about it is I'm going to have to go and find, I'm going to have to go and buy enough unbreaking books and mending books to go ahead and fully upgrade these bad boys. So I'm 12,000 blocks out in the x-axis and 8,000 in the z-axis. So we're going to have to make our way back to the portal and see if we can get back to the trading hall and see if we can get some unbreaking and mending books. And we're going to need a shulker of each and see if we can't go and upgrade all of our Elytras. So we'll see how long. It'll probably take me a few minutes to get back, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So we're going to go and head back to spawn and get our books, enchant everything, and we'll hopefully get to a little bit of building in this video. That would be great. So we'll see what happens. All right, so know that we're back in the overworld, I guess the nether you'd call it. We're going to head back and reset our bed location real quick. And then I think we're going to see if we can find a couple extra empty shulkers and see about filling them up with mending and unbreaking books. So we'll go head over here to the farmhouse. I think that's where I want my bed location to be. Yeah, this is a cute little location. So we'll go ahead and set it up here with some of the player heads we've already got one that we've accumulated over these short few months. So we'll go ahead and set our location. We'll go ahead and grab a different Elytra so we don't break this one. We don't want to do all that work just to bust one. And that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's full. That's great. So we'll go ahead and put this back. Put that back. Move that over there. Go ahead and equip that thing. And now we'll go and see if we can find an Elytra. Or find a shulker. I think there's some empty shulkers down here at the bottom of the pit in the tree factory. Maybe we'll get lucky. There'll be a few extras. Yeah, perfect. So we'll grab 2 of these. And we'll actually see if we can sort some of our high dollar stuff. So we'll go ahead and break everything down into blocks. There's that. Oh. We've got those. The beacon box should have all of our iron. And we'll go ahead and put these back. And we've got all this, a couple extra little miscellaneous things. I think we're going to see if we can do something with them. And then we'll go and see about finally upgrading all these elytras. It's going to suck, but I think it's pretty worth it. So we'll get back in just a second. All right, so before I run off, let's see if I got enough emerald. Oh, that's not where. Oh, there it is. So I got a stack and a half a block of emeralds. Let's go see if I can find some books. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait. I have. Let me guess, it's not still in here, huh? Nope. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna grab a little bit of paper. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna go see if we can find some leather. So I believe somewhere in here there should be a little bit of leather somewhere, so we could craft a few books because we need. Let's see, mud workstations, dyes. One of these is mob drops. Nether, sweet. It's the very last one. So we got mob drop stuff down here, and I think somewhere down here I put leather. Yep, there we go. And we'll grab all that. We'll drop down our paper. We'll grab a little bit of paper. Let's see how many books we can make. I need 2 stacks. That worked out perfect. So we're going to put all that back. And there's the leather. And so now with those 2 stacks of books, we're going to go get a lot of unbreaking and mending. And I need to find a place for the stuff that I got in the end. So we'll worry about that now real quick. So I had the idea of putting nether stuff down one side of this aisle and then putting end stuff on the other side of this aisle. So I don't have a lot of end stuff at the moment, but I do have enough to start the aisle at least. So we'll come down here and we'll put the purple blocks there. We'll put the coarse fruit there. Get that facing the right way. And then we'll put the end stone here just so I can kind of get it out of my inventory. That's Eyes of Ender. That's not good. And I think with that, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't really know if we have a place to put all of our armor trims. I don't know. Let's see. So the last place I remember seeing any armor trims were over here somewhere. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's good enough as any. So we're going to go head to spawn, try to find the villager trading post, and we'll get some more books. It's always fun. I think, yep, there's a portal right here. We'll head to spawn, and we'll get us a... Okay, sweet. Sweet. See if I can make it at least once. There we go. There we go. All right. So we are coming into spawn, and I think it was over to the right in a bigger building. So we'll come out here, we'll go right. Yep, there it is. There's our spawn. There's our villager trading outpost. So we'll come in here and see what villagers have the books we need. I think all I need is unbreaking and mending. So there's our mending guy right there. So we'll grab that. I wish... Oh, I do have an empty shulker. Sweet. So we'll lay down that. Get that and that. And we'll go ahead and grab our emeralds. We're going to need them. Put that back because that's very, very important stuff right there. And crafting table. There's crafting table. You got to craft these emerald blocks down to emeralds. I don't think that's going to take us far at all. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to take us far at all because I need 20. I need like 30 mending books. We're going to get lucky with the price on this guy. 10 for... I don't want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hit the... What do you call it? I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. I'm going to go hit the raid farm. I'm going to get a few more emeralds, and I will get Hero of the Village, and it'll make it a little cheaper because I don't want to spend every emerald I've got at the moment on a lot of books. So we're going to go down to the farm and at least get Hero of the Village before we go and buy 50-something books. So we'll go check it out. All right, and here is that fabulous raid farm. It's It's not the prettiest, but I hate to break it to you, it works. Here's trash. That's cool. So that's going to grab a Bad Omen 5 and drink away, man. Take us a few minutes to go ahead and run through these, but it'll be worth it whenever we get Hero of the Village going. That'll be worth it in the long run with as many books as I need. All right, now that we got finished up with that raid, I just did one real quick so I can get a few more totems, get that Hero of the Village, and now we're going to go back and see how cheap those mending books are. Okay, so now we're back here at the trading hall. Now that we got 2 empty shulkers and we've got a good bit of emeralds, let's see how good our prices are now. 5, I will take that. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what I was thinking there, but we got all of them. Do we have any other mending guys up here? Boy, I sure hope so. Because I don't really feel like waiting. We got sharpness, smite, looting, knockback. I'm not seeing another mending, guys. This might be a wait a few days and come back. Let's just double check. Thorns, Frostwalker, protection. What? Actually, you know what? I know that we've got. Oop. Hey there. I do know that I've got another shulker with mending books, but I'm still going to need unbreaking. So let's just be safe and I guess grab a few, because I'd rather be safe than sorry and have to come back here for like a third time. So there's Bane, there's our unbreaking. Let's go ahead and grab all them. So we're actually getting a good little stockpile of stuff here. Grab a few more emeralds. Do we have another unbreaking? I should have paid attention when I went the first time around. Let's see what we got. Got sharpness, smite, bane, sweeping edge, looting, knockback, fire aspect, impaling, riptide, loyalty, channeling, curse, breach, density, lunge, multi-shot, quick charge. It is not looking good. No. So we're going to have to just work what we got for the time being. We'll have to come back whenever they get restocked, and we'll have to look for them again. That kind of sucks. But I guess I could have checked other ones. Looting 1, Bane, luck, efficiency, aqua affinity, fortune, protection. I'm not seeing anything good here. Knockback, lure, looting, fire protection, luck, bane, silk touch. I don't need any of those. I think it might be worth going back and seeing what I do have. So I guess I'll take what I have and be grateful for it, and we'll see what we got back at base. Okay, so as far as mending books, I have enough of them for all the elytras that I've gotten up to this point. And then as far as unbreaking goes, maybe enough. Oh, that's going to be pushing it. I don't want to be rude and take them all, but we'll replenish it eventually. But we need, only 6 more unbreaking books to be at a happy place. So I guess we're just going to wait out the night and go back to the villager trading outpost. And we'll see if we can get just a few more unbreaking books. And also maybe even mending books. Actually, I don't need more mending books. I just need unbreaking books. Because as far as elytras go, I've got all of these still going. And I've got 2 more. So that's 29. So I need a couple extra books to be, where I'd like to be. But we're just going to wait it out till daytime. And we'll head back over there. Actually, let me grab another elytra so I don't break this one. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Take that off. Equip that. Put that back, and we will wait till morning. Okay, so now we got enough unbreaking books and mending books. So I'm going to go ahead and put the mending book there, that there, unbreaking, mending. And now it's going to be a little tedious, time consuming. We're going to go and get all these broken down into, we're going to get all them. We're going to get all these books on our elytras. Finally. It's been a minute, but it'll be worth it. We'll never have to worry about elytras this season. And if anybody else happens to break one, we'll be able to give a few away. All right, so I found a couple anvils. We've got 29 elytras. I think that's what the total count came out to be. So we'll grab all these elytras and we'll grab our books and we'll get to enchanting. So I really thought that being level 116, whatever it was, would get me through all these elytras, but it barely just made it over half. So now I got to go hit the gold farm. Got to go ahead and get me a few levels, and we'll see about. Go ahead and finishing up this this little fiasco. I can't wait to get this over with and have all my elytras all sitting pretty. So we're gonna go hit the gold farm. I'm gonna go AFK for just a few minutes, and we are going to finish out our elytras. So we've been AFK at the gold farm for a little bit. So let's see about seeing where we're at. Oh, where's my chest? There it is. See where we're at. See where we're at. I'm excited. Got a few more levels, running out of space. Yeah, we don't have that many elytras to go, so we'll go ahead and move these around. See if we can grab our books. Where are they at? Where are they at? Enchanted books. We want that one, and we also want that one. And I don't have an anvil. Never mind. We're back at some anvils, so we'll go ahead and plate. That was useless. Go ahead and place down some of these. That's just storage. We'll place down that one. So that's got all of our enchanted elytras. And we'll go ahead and place that down. See if we can put some of this crap away. All right. And we'll grab that. Put that back. So that's also going to need enchanted. So we'll go ahead and do that. Firework. Okay. Okay. So here's where we're at. We got 10 more elytras to go. And it's looking like not enough books. So that's sweet. Oh, we have more books there. All right. See how far we can get. Oh, I guess I lost one. Where'd it go? Okay, maybe I didn't lose one. So it looks like I need one more mending book. Let me see if I can find some. Oh, look at that. That could not have worked out any better. Swap these around. 1 second. And we got these few levels. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's right. We only needed one. So we go like that, and boom. And the anvil broke. So now we have, I think, 30 elytras. 30 upgraded elytras. Yeah, it's just smidge overkill. But I think what I'm going to do real quick is go ahead and, I guess, transfer them over to their own shulker. And then we'll see about mending them all. So I died. Got my stuff back. And we have finally, let's see if I can land this, finished upgrading all of our elytras. Well, besides one, but it'll be all right. So we got that left over. We'll put those away for whenever I need them. And then there's that chest. We'll put the rest of our stuff away. And we've got one extra hanging out, so we'll put that as an emergency elytra. We'll have a little, there we go. We'll have a little emergency elytra just in case. Because sometimes not everything goes to plan, so I'd like to be able to just, there we go. That'll look nice there. Put that back, put our elytra shulker back. We'll put our second fireworks shulker back. So now that we've got everything, I'd like to, now that we've got all that finished out, I'd like to see about having a better storage system for the gold farm, because at the moment it's kind of tedious and annoying turning all the ingots into nuggets. And I think what I'd like to do is just have it set up so everything gets turned into nuggets automatically. I don't know how well that'll go. I'm not good with the auto crafters and stuff, but I think this would be a good chance for me to play around. Because as you can see now, there's been a lot of AFKing on this farm. And okay, we're not losing. I think those are nuggets. We're not losing nuggets just yet. I don't really want to lose them. But it is a pain in the butt turning all them into ingots. So I think what I'm going to have to do is bring this down 2 or 3 levels and then have them kind of like go into crafters, like go hopper crafter with some kind of automatic clock, maybe just 2, I don't know, maybe like just 2 observers looking at each other, and maybe I could do like a switch for some sticky pistons to be able to turn them off so they're not just being annoying 24/7. I don't know. We'll play around with it and see if we can figure out something decent, because right now it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I don't know. Let's see what we can figure out. All right, so I got my little platform here. I got to go and grab a few ladders, and I think what I'm going to do is just bring these down with a hopper. Maybe I'll extend out the platform a little bit that way, and maybe try to have it go, come out of a hopper into a auto crafter, and then see if there's some way I could actually just tie all of, I guess it'd be these 4. See if I can tie those 4 each into their own auto crafters off of one like sticky piston with the observer into itself for just an easy clock. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with that and see if I can make that work. But right now I gotta get some ladders. So we'll see if we can find some. All right, so I'm back in the storage building. Let's see if I can grab. Probably need like 1 sticky piston. Let's see if we can grab some. Grab a little redstone. Grab like 2 stacks. That sounds like it'll be enough. I don't know. Observers. Do we have enough? We have enough. And then we'll grab a lever. I need a lever. Do I have a lever? I have 23 levers, so I'm going to need 1 lever. And maybe we'll grab a redstone lamp to show when it's turned on. Auto crafters? We have none. I got to go craft some auto crafters. Going to need a few hoppers too. Grab some hoppers. And I'm not going to need dispensers or anything like that. So let me see if I can figure out how to craft some auto crafters and see if there's anything else I can think of. And I think I got everything I need for droppers. I'm sorry, for crafters. All right, so 10 is a good number. Let's put all this other crap back that I pulled out, and we'll see if we can make a little makeshift circuit and see if this will even work. Okay, so what I want to be able to do here is have like 4 auto crafters. And then on the back, I think if I just send any kind of redstone circuit to it, it should work, maybe. I'm not a redstone expert by any means. And then we'll tie them together. And then I think with the observer, it's facing the wrong way. Then with the observer, set it up like, oh, and it does work. Okay, cool, so this will work. And then we put the sticky piston, that's the wrong way. Sweet. Break that. And we have a sticky piston going there. It's got to have a space. New guy here, first day. Put a space there. And then if we take our lamp and lever, maybe. If I do that, and then, oh, I need a comparator coming in. I need a comparator. Okay, so not a comparator, but a repeater. So now I think if I have a repeater coming out of this, so if we go lever, redstone lamp, repeater. So if I go repeater there, that there. Nope, that's a rocket. That. Okay, so I'm still wrong. What am I missing here? Do I need another? Does the repeater need to be going into that? I don't know. Hang on, let me grab another one. Okay, so maybe with this repeater, going into that. So if I have, okay, so if I have that with that, doing that, and then I have that doing, there we go. There we go. And then if I, nice, that works perfectly. So I think that's what I'm going to do up over there. We're going to have all the, and then in front of that's going to have hoppers. Then it'll all be going down to a chest. And then this will constantly be turning those nuggets into ingots. There we go. That's perfect. All right. All right. I know the game plan. All right. So what I got to do here now is we'll grab some hoppers. Okay. Hear me out. Hopper, 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 hopper. And now we need crafters, but to place the crafter how I need to. Actually, I could do it upside down. I don't want to. It'd be ugly. So we'll just go like that. That. And actually, this last one doesn't need a crafter because it's actually, yeah, it's ingots. And then what we'll do here is we'll go crafter, 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 crafter. We'll go ahead and come back here and break these two little blocks. And then what we'll do here is come down with the blocks. We're going to need to go 1, 1. Okay, hear me out. We'll delete. We'll break these. Still good there. And what we'll have it come down to is a little staircase step for the redstone. So now we got some redstone down. We'll place these. I feel like I'm getting too far away. So it's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then I got to place observers here and here. Does that work? Oh, yep. Gotta stop it. Gotta stop. All right. So that worked. Let's actually see if they all work. Actually, this looks. Ooh, maybe. What if I go like that? Is this far one gonna work? No. What happened? I'm an idiot. But, oh yeah. I think we're all getting it. Yes. There's just nothing in there. All right, I gotta stop it. We're wasting it. Sweet. I'm so happy to see that works. I ain't worried about what fell down there. So we have a lot of gold ingots now. So I think what I need to do now is figure out how I can set up my clock. So I think this has to go that way. Nope. I did it again. This one's got to go that way. Then I need my piston to go that way to push into the observer. Then I need to extend this out just a smidge, right? Extend that out a smidge. Run. I'm going to need to put a little more over here. Like that. And we'll just finish this out. All right. And this over here. All right. There we go. And now I need, repeaters going into that and coming out of redstone lamp with lever, and then redstone like that. So if I go like that, it starts it, I turn it off, it stops it. Sweet. Perfect. Now I need a collection system. I need more. Maybe I don't need more hoppers. Got 31 hoppers. That should be enough hoppers. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of gold. So we put our hoppers, and I need chests. Where'd all this stuff go? Why am I losing stuff? I don't know. I feel like it's down here. I feel like that was a bad idea. How much stuff fell down here? A lot of gold. I feel like I threw some chests down here, but let's see if these are empty. Nope. Oh, hey, you know what? That one's empty. I'll take it. Okay, so now we have those. We can fly back up and lay down what, chests here? Maybe? And then I think with the hoppers, we go over, up. Oh, man. Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? It won't be pretty, but it'll work great. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, actually, I probably didn't even need this many setups at this point. I think if I do that, and I turn it on, oh, we're going to back up these hoppers badly. You know what? It works, though. I didn't think that would work. That's awesome. Sweet. I'm going to let these craft up, and we'll see how many, yeah, look at that. We'll see how many gold ingots we end up with. So I don't know if this will work, actually, but I wonder if I can... Oh, I can't do that. There's redstone right there. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to make that double speed or something. Okay. Well, we found out that doesn't work. Maybe if I... Nah, we just stop rushing it. We'll just let it run. Because once it gets unbacked up, it should never back up again. We're getting there. So I'm back over here. And I think what I'm thinking of is I talked to one of the guys who actually placed these blocks. I can't break them in this server. So we're going to have to hold off on a minute on finishing out this little plateau. But I want to look at adding some kind of retention wall to this grass barrier. It looks like crap. So I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit more of an extension with the polished deep slate. And I think this is spruce. I think that's spruce. And we'll just kind of bring it around. And then we'll see about adding a little pathway here coming from our bridge. I think I'm going to do like a same kind of pathway style as I did over there. Let me jog our memory here for a second and see how we did that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a continuation of this, or see if I can't find something else, because this is kind of like a farm vibe. This is a farm vibe. This is a factory vibe. So maybe I'll do a different pathway over here. But I'm gonna have to play with a few things and see if there's some kind of style that I like. So there's a lot going on. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna start with this retention wall. I'm gonna get some polished deep slate. I'm gonna get some spruce, and I think I'll also. I don't know if I want to make the fences also go with it, but maybe I can do it. Maybe some kind of closed off area. I don't know. A lot to think about. We're gonna see where we can start out at. Oh, retention wall. So polished deep slate. Already getting off track. Polished deep slate, spruce wood, and we'll work with what we got. We'll work with that. All right, game. So here's what I'm thinking. Going to... I'm going to start out with the wood. Let's start out with the wood. See how that looks. Bring that up there. We'll go wood. And I think our number is 5. It's 3. Okay, so I'm an idiot. So our number is 3. Okay, so I don't know what our number is. Okay, so we're going to go with 4. We're going to go with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Log. Deep slate. Okay, and then right here, we're going to do 5? I don't know. Can we do... I wonder if we can get away with a nice wide staircase. Let's try that out. So we got 1 there. I'm going to break that. And we're going to go back to log. I need more dirt. What was my number? 4. Yeah, I need more dirt because I want it to come out like there. Yeah, I think that looks nice. That'd be a nice little retention wall there. So we're going to do that. That's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to finish this out, see if we can find some more grass. And we'll see how it looks. I might hate it. I don't know. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm going to run with it. Do a nice little staircase over there. Maybe so we can find some pots with some shrubbery. I think that'll look nice. I think that'll look real nice. We're going to go boom, boom. We're going to try to have... I don't know. I feel like that looks good too. Okay, so having a little bit of curvature in the wall is not bad. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, so I like that. I like that a lot. Then I don't know. I guess here I'll do maybe some brick stairs or something. I don't know what other. Maybe I'm just going to continue on with that path because there's cobblestone and I can't even get up there right now. I'm going to continue on with this path, I think, because this one's kind of, it's got that industrial vibe. I like it. I like it. I'm just going to keep continuing this path down some. Maybe I'll grab some andesite stairs or maybe like a tough stairs, some moss cobblestone stairs, and kind of just see if I can't transition it down here and then wrap it up there maybe to yeah, you see where I kind of already marked out a pathway. We'll have it come up here and we'll take out these stairs and we'll put some proper stairs down. Okay. And then have it come up to that opening as well. That's our main opening. So we'll have it come up here. I like that. So I guess I'm going to have to take out some of this path, see what I'm working with. Because I don't know. I think I'm going to go 4 wide. I think 4 wide is a healthy number. I mean, this is 5. We'll go 5 wide. All right. So I've kind of got like this pathway dug. I think this is what I'm going to go after. And I'll probably follow the same exact path as that one. So I'm going to bring down some like polished deep slate down around these edges with some tuff mixed in. And then we'll go ahead and mix up some of this this cobblestone and some other tuff and andesite and some mossy blocks, kind of make it look a little worn and old. And I'll go see if I can scrounge up some buttons and some pressure plates, kind of make it look like a little, give it a little texture, give it a little depth. And then I'll see about bringing this over to there somehow. I don't know if I want to just kind of go and then turn right. I might try to see if I can make it diagonal, but that doesn't always look good. Or how maybe I could even bring it here and just have it shoot over. I don't know. Maybe I could do all 3 ways and then put something cool in the middle, like a little fountain. I don't know. We'll see where it leads us. Okay, so this kind of looks like a narrow pathway, but I'm kind of liking having this little island in the center. Be cool to maybe just put see if we can put like a nice big tree here, or maybe just some other sort of shrubbery or scenery. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come back to that. We're going to try to finish up this pathway real quick. It's actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting. And I think once we get that done, it'll look a lot better, like just the area in general. So, so let's take a gander at this. I think it turned out pretty nice. We'll add some buttons. Maybe we'll add some buttons up here on this bridge. And we'll have it come down here, put some buttons and some pressure plates. Maybe we'll try to see if we can add something to give some more depth to that polished deep slate. But I think that turned out pretty good. I don't think I really did. Okay, so I put a few. Okay, so we just got to texture the polished deep slate just a smidge with some regular deep slate, and maybe we get some deep slate bricks. Yeah, I think that'll tie it all together. I think that looks great. And then I don't know what this little area is going to be for. I'll figure something out for it eventually, but I really do like the way that this turned out. That's great. So I think that's about going to be what you want. I think that looks fantastic, and I think really all I need to do is see if I can't find some bone meal and put a little bit of life in this walkway, because it looks very boring. But I think once maybe I slap down like maybe like a tree here, maybe like another tree here, kind of bone meal this grass, I think it'd liven up the area a little bit. So let me go do that real quick. Okay, so if I remember correctly, to make a big tree, you got to go like that. And I think we have to add a few blocks around the top of it. And then we bone meal it. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to hit the spot. All right, I like that. We're going to do one more. See if we can do one more. I don't know, how big of a tree can we get here? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. I like that. Let me put you here. And we get... Maybe? Oof. Oof. Oh, I am just burning bone meal. I wonder if it's... Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that tree. And then we're going to take these blocks down. And we're going to, yeah, spruce it up a little bit. Give me a little grassy patches. That's nice. So I'm going to put back a couple of these blocks. I'm sorry. Yeah, put back a few of those blocks in there. And then I want another tree like oh, sweet. So I don't have I didn't have any blocks. So that was smart. I'm going to go like that. Nope. That's not going to do anything good. So then we go like that. We just go ahead and waste another stack of bone meal. And we get another big oak tree. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. So we'll take these down. We'll put them back. Go ahead and grab the shulker. And we'll see if we can't just kind of add some shrubbery spots, some green spots. Make it look like there's actual life in this world and not just grass everywhere. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. Maybe I could go for another tree like right there. Maybe do a tree there. I feel like there's too many trees. I don't know if this looks natural much. Maybe another tree there. Let's see what kind of trees we can pull. Okay, sweet. So grab some more deep slate. We'll go ahead and bone meal. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And we'll get another. Oh, you know what? That's nice. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on. Hang on. Fixing to cook. Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. And, oh, I hope this one actually works out the way I want it to. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's some natural vibes right there. I think that tree was much needed. You know, slap down some bone meal around here. Give me a little bit of greenery. Put a little life. Let's get these other trees made up. This is turning out a lot better than I expected. Like that. Will it work with that one missing? One thing's for certain. We're tearing through some bone meal. But this is looking so nice. I can't even sit there and lie to you guys. I'll go like that. Boom. And I did it again. Right click. And another big tree. All right. All right. Is there... All right. I think I'm happy with that. I think that looks great. I think that's exactly what we wanted for this area. And I would like to see if I can figure out one more building. Oh, I hate when this gets all unorganized. I'd like to see if I could figure out one more building or something. I'm sorry. That goes down there. That goes... That's fine. I want to see if there's some kind of building I can figure out to put there once Charles gets rid of this redstone stuff just kind of floating in the air. But I don't know what I could put there. Maybe it could be a good spot for like the golden carrot factory. Or maybe some other just type of filler build. I don't know. Let me think on it a little bit. Oh man, that storage unit looks so good. Let me think on it a little bit, see what I can figure out. But in the meantime, I want to start working on these silos. These silos are to house the cobblestone generator, just so it's not sitting there in the open looking ugly. And then I think this one's going to be for the slime factory, where you use the potion of oozing or whatever it is on the snowman, and it gives you a bunch of stuff. But maybe next we can at least send this out and see if we can maybe have our pathways kind of diverge off to the sides a little bit. Maybe wrap around the silos. I think that'd look great. So I don't know. Let me think on it a little bit and see what I can whip up. But I think this turned out great. Nice natural pathway. Yeah, this is nice. This is turning out to be a good area. So It doesn't look like much now, but I'm happy with the height at least. And I think what I'm going to do now is hopefully not die. That's a good little set right there. See about, I don't know what kind of roof. I know I've got like oak here. I've got dark oak up there. And I've got like spruce here and mud bricks. I don't know which one of those sounds the most appealing to a silo. I feel like, I don't know. That's a hard one. Maybe I'll go with dark oak. Maybe I'll go with dark oak just to kind of, just kind of like a farmish feel. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with dark oak for the cap over it, trying to get a little dome on it, and then see about maybe adding some other accents to this building, because I don't want it to just be a freaking huge boring building. Maybe we'll do like a little, because these are gonna house farms, so maybe we'll do some kind of like arch here, and then maybe see if it's possible to make a decent looking arch around all four sides on the bottom with a little roof, and then maybe some just dark oak support pillars going around the sides of them, and then we'll have it cap into the roof. Maybe, I don't know. Let's put up our stuff from this, and we'll see about finding some dark oak wood. I don't want that. See about finding some dark oak wood to add to it. I think that would look really nice. So I don't know what a dome looks like. I tried making a dome, didn't turn out, but you know what? I think that looks pretty neat. I think it looks different. I think it's a good addition. I'm not mad about it. I think what I want to do now, there's so many mobs everywhere. What I want to do now is see if I can't figure out how to do some, I got some dark oak. I want to see if I can figure out how to do some dark oak accents to this, because I want to do, maybe put a door on the side here. Maybe have the doors facing each other, so it'd be like, and yeah, that's cool. So it'd be like doors there. Then there'll be a door here. And there's even more mobs in there, so that's pretty cool. And then each one of these will go into 2 smaller farms. And there's a spider just chilling up there. Alright, I might have to wait till morning. This is kind of annoying. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What is going on? Stop. 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 Alright, they've stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. I want to see if I could do maybe like dark oak in the corners here, and then have them kind of loop around, give me some nice arches. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see if it looks good at all. Maybe in the daytime when there's no freaking mobs. All right, so lost my door. There's my door. I'm going to go up like 6. Feels like a nice number. I think 6 is a nice number. Feels a little high, but we'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think we're gonna go over, and then we'll go. I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know. Let me play around with some things. See what I can figure out. You know what? I think with the fire, I think that turned out great. I think the arches turned out nice. And do the same thing to this building here. And I feel like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know if I'll put like maybe like a 3x3 window around the sides, give it a little bit more depth, and then maybe find some way to split the difference and maybe potentially do the same thing just up there. But I think I really like that. I think that turned out great. So I'm going to do this exact same. Look at how nice that looks. But I'm going to do this exact same design with these arches over on this silo. And then I think I'll try to figure out some kind of window design to put down here. And I don't know if I'm going to leave it or not. I don't want to leave it. That looks really bland and boring next to this. Maybe I'll even do some kind of maybe a lighter wood, maybe oak wood, to kind of make it look like it's more. Oh, don't drop that. Make it kind of look like it's more sun-tanned, because the sun hits the upper portions a little more. Let's see. I wonder what it looks like with shaders. I do have shaders. I don't run them often, but let's see what that looks like. Look at how beautiful this world is. Look at that. Got the sun setting. I think that looks gorgeous. I need to play with shaders more often. Maybe one day I'll move over to shaders full time, but for now, I think it's nice just enjoying the view with shaders on a rare occasion. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to do this exact same thing over here, and then potentially do, I wonder if I could almost like make this kind of loop back up and then do oak the rest of the way. We'll play around with it a little bit. We'll see what we can come up with, but that's looking great. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to be what you want. That looks great. And so now I want to see if it's going to be possible and not ugly. See if I can't turn these 3 humps right here into, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe we'll not stress out so much about that, and we'll put down some nice, let's get some nice, yeah, let's worry about these windows right here. I want to have a window here. I want to have a window on all 3 sides with tinted glass or some kind of, maybe like a light gray glass, something that kind of blends in well with a nice window. And so that way you can see, you know, farms working, or if you just want to be nosy and look in and see what's going on, you can. Yeah, I think adding a couple windows would be great. And these will be nice grand windows too. They'll be nice and big. We can do some kind of cool design with them too. And then maybe down here do some like some plants or something. Add some shrubbery, make it look pretty. So we'll see what we can cook up with right here. Once we get some of these cobblestone bits out. I don't know what I'm going to do for the mirrors. Or I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm going to do for the windows. But we'll see. We'll find it out. We'll figure it out. We always do. Okay, so I have a window design in mind. And I'm thinking of using a more of a lighter palette. So I think we're going to go stone walls. And then we're going to go pale oak. Oh, do we have any pale oak stairs? Yeah, pale oak stairs. I'm going to need more stairs than that. I have any pale oak log? I have 1 pale oak log. That's awesome. So we got pale oak. And I think we're going to end it with... what's a good color like in between pale oak and a stone brick wall? Spruce? No, that looks ugly. I'm not thinking... No, that's too dark. There's not really any good light colored woods. Maybe we'll just go with old trusty here in oak fence. No, I'm going to have to change that wood. I don't like that. So I think we're just going to go oak wood for the entirety of the windows. So let's grab as many of those as we can. I think I'll have enough of the rest of this stuff. I don't think I'll need a lot, but I'm going to need some dirt and maybe some flowers. Yeah, a little bit of rooted dirt would look nice. And I think I've got, maybe I should grab some trap doors or something to go around. Yeah, grab some trap doors to go around this. So this is a nice trap door. So we'll have trap doors going around the rooted dirt, which is going to have plants at the bottom. And then we'll have the oak stairs as a base, and then we'll go up with the stone brick wall, oak fence, and then we'll top it off with a little arch using some oak wood. I don't know. I think it'll look good. We'll grab a few flowers. And as far as flowers go, there's apparently a lot of poppies. I don't have a lot of different colored flowers, but maybe that red. You know what? We've got 8 million of them. So we'll see what that looks like, and maybe we'll try to decorate a little bit with the firefly bushes for that cute little effect. Maybe we'll grab some of that too. Got some leaf litter to kind of decorate a little bit with, and maybe we'll, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing as far as decorating goes, but I think the combination here is going to work. You know what? I don't hate it. I think it clashes a little bit with the darker colors, but I don't hate it. I think I'm going to run it, and if I hate it, I'll change it. But I'm going to do that to the 5 other sides of these 2 silos that need these windows. And I think that's great. And then what I'll do at the end here is grab some of this leaf litter and just kind of scatter it around, you know? And then in that, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll look killer. Maybe put a little bit of these guys here. A little bit of having fun. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that looks. And then with the tree here, we'll go like heavy on the leaf litter close to it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Give it some life. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to run it like that. Add some shrubbery and some flowers, and yeah, it's looking nice. I like this. All right, let's take a step back and check this out. This is coming together pretty nice. I feel like there needs to be something in this center here because it kind of just looks boring, but I'm not going to overthink it right now. I think all I want to do right now is just focus on, you know, adding some greenery because it's very boring. You know, it looks nice and textured over there and over there, and I think that's what this needs is, you know, a little bit of life. Let's go ahead and add some. And look at that. Look at how much of a difference just adding some vegetation and a little bit of depth does. That goes a long way. Got these nice little firefly particles. It's all over the place. It's so nice. God, this is gorgeous. Look at that. And so here we go. We'll just take a casual stroll by the silos. Look at them. Ugh. These couldn't have turned out better if I tried. Look at that. And I think, oh, daytime. That's a shame. And I think the last thing really is to see if I could figure out a way to make the tops of these not look so boring because they look terrible. And then we'll talk to one of the guys, see if he's ready to put a few farms up in here. But that is gorgeous. Maybe do something up here. Maybe just add a little tiny arch with a lantern or something. Just kind of indicate that it's the front door, but that is so nice. Let's see what shaders. Yeah. Yeah, I need to play in shaders more often. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Wish I could walk a little slower and enjoy it. God, that is gorgeous. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm good. I think I'm happy with it. I like how it turned out. I think next is to get rid of this thing. Maybe we'll figure out a way to put it in some building or something and do something else with it. Now, I kind of want to start clearing out this path. And I want to see about adding maybe the golden carrot factory. Maybe on a nice plateau over there and have some carrot fields surrounding it and just give it a nicer look. Start to see if we can extend this pathway a little bit. Bring it down here. Maybe tear that out. Maybe just put a little tiny footbridge. Something. I don't know. But I'd like to start building some bigger stuff here soon. I'm happy with all of the farms we've got going on. And I think next is really just getting to a building kick farm when we need to. And just start enjoying the game a little bit more now that we've got a lot of our base stuff finished, a lot of the big projects. I know we still have the Parthenon to build up, but I'm not in a rush to get that done with. And look at how nice this turned out. This little island right here with this big oak tree, that's gorgeous. Let's do a little flyover to end this episode. See how this looks. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous this is. Y'all remember the farm from the first video? It's looking nice. These bridges, I'd like to get a sign up there for the tree factory, our little lighthouse. It's oxidizing very nicely. Then you come down here on this nice walkway and then it goes to the silos. That's gorgeous. That is beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you for being so patient with me. I know the videos have been a little bit longer. There's just so much to do. But anyway, guys, till next time.